The last one worked. So I'm doing a poll right here. I can see that I will be able to know if anybody pops on, and somebody popped on at the end of the last one. I don't know who. I'm supposed to be walking right now so I can get some energy out so I can do some schoolwork, because I've been having a hard time with getting balance, but excuse me. I might cough a bit more because it's cold. When I talk a lot, I end up coughing. Look at this beautiful sky. So I was just on here talking about energy and frequency and being right here by the transformer station is kind of like, that's, it's a good visual connection with, I get so awkward on these things. But it's like the universe, we are all energetic beings. We're all energy. Our body, our physical body is made out of atoms, which, physics have said that it doesn't even make sense, how all of it is, because of the way that molecular structures are, like, it's not even supposed to be possible. But having said that, the fact that we're all energy is we're all on certain frequencies, like a radio station. And recently I keep seeing and experiencing how incredibly real and true that is. Like, so I just looked at these 2 apartments that I've been driving by and looking at for the last, it's been 10 to 15 years. Okay, so actually no, it couldn't have been 10 to 15 years. So my kids and I moved into our apartment 13 years ago, moved out for a year, and back in a year later to the exact same apartment. And then a couple of my neighbors had moved out and moved into these other apartments, the ones that I looked at today. And so I keep looking at them and wondering if that's going to be our next step, if that's going to be the next step on our journey. And I had met the owner of these apartments a month ago, and we connected in the bathroom at a local store. And it's wild to me how things happen. I had no idea who she was. She and her family, or her husband and her friend, were here from Seattle. They're remodeling these apartments. And they had just bought these apartments 3 years ago. And so then she wanted me to see apartment number 3. And then she also showed me apartment number 4. She also had a bunch of clothes for me, and we connected on other levels with our writing and just the ways that we view the world and life. And she's definitely like soul family. But it's always so wild to me how connected we all are. Like this, no, she's not from Seattle, she's from Oregon. They have two like rentals. They have, hey everyone, wow, there's people. Okay, so they have 2 rentals here in Washington State. And so that just like all of these things. So I keep noticing when I think things or feel things and I don't put anything like around it. I don't have any like, okay, well I want this, or I'd like to do this, but I'm not good enough, or I don't believe in myself. So when we say things like that or put these energies out there and then we stop ourselves by saying things like that, we're blocking ourselves from being open to these beautiful possibilities. And so that's been one of the things that I've just put out there. And then another thing, like I've always been so connected to music, and so I just met somebody who's wanting to interview me and like help me, like he wants to see how I connect my art to music. But we were talking about, other things and how we connect in other ways with our art and energy, but it always blows my mind, like when we meet these strangers and make these connections with people and how many things that we have in common. It's because we're on the same energetic frequency. Like the other day I was at Lake Crescent Lodge and I met these two women, and like we became like great friends. It was like we're old friends, and we talked for hours, and we had just met, and we had so much in common, so many, similar ideas and interests, and they really loved and valued my art and my writing, and that made me feel really good. But just their support and their kindness and their really strong, like vibrant energy, and that all just kind of like inspired me to continue trusting in things and believing in myself, and I love it. And so I get so weird talking on this thing, but what the heck, these things are funny. You are some interesting people. But so I just wanted to get on here and talk about energy and that energetic connection that we all have, and talking about raising your vibration and your energetic frequency. And I wanted to see if anybody else connects to that and understands about it, or feels the same way about it. Yep, but that's all I really want. I just talked for like 20 minutes on here, and it like went away, and so just wanted to get back on here and talk more about this stuff. But now I feel a little bit drained, and I want to just go walk and walk and walk. But because that's one of the ways that I raise my energy: being in nature, exercising, being kind. Which planet are you from? Yeah, I think this one, but maybe a different one. Who knows? Sometimes I don't feel like I'm from here. I definitely don't feel like I'm from this time period. I feel like I belong in a different time period. I don't understand why people are so focused on how they look and what other people think about them. I mean, I do get worried about, doing things and people judging me or criticizing me. I get so insecure about my art, or things that I say, like being on here is like a huge jump out of my comfort zone. But that's one of the things I'm trying to do, because in order to change and move and grow, you've got to, hello, Sophia, and I don't know how to pronounce some of your other names. You will support me. That's sweet of you. I love all the hearts. In order to grow and change, you've got to move out of the normal things that you've been doing. Like I'm sure you hear and see, like get out of your comfort zone. Lately, I've been having to be pushed out of my comfort zone. I usually will get up and exercise and journal, but lately I've been needing to get up and get right into the morning sun and meditate and have some matcha and then read my shamanic books and then have some more sunshine and then do housework and then try to get to schoolwork and then exercise some more, because my body likes to move a lot and be outside. So I'm on my porch a lot or out here a lot. And I think that more people really need, I just get so sad. I don't see people outside walking very much. I go and walk and walk and walk and walk and walk. And it's just so rare to see other people out walking. And I'll walk in the morning or midday or in the evening, and I'm just usually the only person out walking. Or my son will walk with me, but it's very infrequent that I'll see other people walking. Everybody's inside all the time. That's not how we're supposed to be. You know, we get colds and sickness and all of that stuff is because our bodies are communicating with us. You know, they're saying, you need to move your body. You're harming your body and your body is talking to you. And one of the best ways to heal and process through all the things that we're harming ourselves with is to be outside walking and being in nature. If you can't walk, then just, you know, be outside and move your body in ways that you can, but also just being in nature. We're so cooped up in buildings and offices and houses and schools, warehouses, cars, but that's not where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be outside. This is how our energy expands. This is how our body detoxes. Our blood needs to be flowing and moving to process through things. But anyways, I could just keep going on and on about that. But I am getting more and more drained, so I better get off here and just go walk. My phone's about to die. So thanks everyone who got on here, and I don't know if this saves or what happens to this, but maybe I'll try to do this some more and maybe have some more different types of conversations with myself. But all right, well, thanks for being here, and get outside, move your body, raise your vibrations, eat some good food, get some good sleep, breathe in some good air, hug a tree, talk to a plant, be kind to people, and just be a positive light. Okay, thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.